Hey, what's happening? I am excited to give you four simple steps to sharing your story. A mentor of mine once said, the person who shares their story the most wins. And the reason that is because people can relate to stories. And there's a saying, facts tell, stories sell, and people can emotionally connect to you on stories, and they want to do business with you, with people that they like and that they trust. And so this episode, this live, is going to give you the 4 steps to sharing your story so you can practice sharing that, giving that, presenting your own story. As you hop on, make sure you give your city, state, country a shout out in the comments, and we have a global community here, and so I would love for you guys to be able to connect, and if it's someone that lives in the same area as you. As always, if you see the red live button up here, that means that we are live. If it's not there, you're watching the replay. Drop hashtag afterparty in the comments if the live button is not there. If it is there, over here in the corner, go ahead and hit share and invite people to watch this live with you. If you share this video, comment, share, so I can thank you and give you a shout out. So here we go. 4 steps to sharing your story. Let me swipe this for some reason. Here we go. Okay, so the first one is your background. Oh my gosh, I'm going to sneeze. Okay, I think I can fight it. Oh, it's coming. What do they say? Stare at the light. Woo! It's right there. Tingle, tingle. All right. Thanks, Mackenzie Alton, for sharing. What's up, Robert? If you're just hopping on, I got to sneeze. Okay, here we go. We'll carry on. 4 steps. 4 steps to sharing your story. The first one is sharing your background. I was a salon owner. I opened it at the age of 19, and I owned it for 11 and a half years. I'm the middle child. That's why I'm so tough, because I have an older brother and a younger brother. I was raised in small town Indiana, population 300. And so that's a background about me. I was a salon owner at the age of 19. I owned it for 11 years. I was the middle sister. That's why I'm so tenacious and tough. I was born and raised in small town Indiana. That's my background. Maybe you were a nurse. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom. Maybe you're a widow. Maybe you're a student. You know, whatever it is. Just a few little facts about you. Okay? So, number 1 is your background. Number 2 is challenges. I loved the beauty industry. However, I was missing out on the people and the things that meant the most to me. I had gotten married, never ate dinner with my husband unless it was on the weekend. I had a child who I only saw for a short amount of time. I would see her in the morning, I'd see her in the evening. I missed my childhood best friend's father's funeral because I had to work. I was missing weddings. I was missing birthday parties. I was missing wrestling tournaments. I was missing baseball games. I was missing out on the people and the things that meant the most to me. So I love the beauty industry and I have a servant's heart. However, I was missing out on the people and things that meant the most to me. What other challenges? I was trading time for money. I was working when other people weren't working, right? So what are your challenges? What is that pain? What's the pain? What are the challenges? Okay? What's up, Shauna? Thanks for sharing, girl. Carrie, hey. Thanks for hopping on. If you see the red live button over here, that means we are live, and you can hit that share button and invite people to watch this live along with us. If the live button is not there, just drop hashtag afterparty in the comments so that I know you were here. I am giving 4 steps to telling your story. The person who shares their story the most wins, guys. People will connect to that. The emotional connection will drive buying decisions, will drive them to do business with you. People want to do business with who they like and trust. And so if you tell your story, people will like you and they will trust you. And I don't have a rags to riches story. I don't have anything traumatic that happened to me. I am a typical Midwestern girl. Like, that's it. Like, nothing. And I know many of you can relate to that. There are more people that just have this normal life than these extreme things that happen. We hear these extreme things that happen, and we remember them, and we emotionally connect to them. But it's not common. And so just because you don't have this amazing story, people, I feel the same way. I was a salon owner, hairstylist, raised in small town Indiana. I was missing out on people because I had to go to work, right? Like that's nothing crazy. But people can relate to that because they're tired of missing out on the things and the people that mean the most, okay? All right, so then the next thing is, what happened? What happened that caused you to make a change? Or what happened that caused you to start a side hustle? Or what happened next? What happened? And for me, I was introduced to an amazing product. And I was like, oh my gosh, everyone and their brothers are going to want this. And they're going to buy it from me. And so I told everybody. I told everyone. And so that's what happened. I was introduced to a product that I had already said no to multiple times. Nell and Drew, thank you for sharing, girl. What's up, Stacy? So, what happened? What happened? Someone brought me a product to the salon that I'd already said no to previously. I thought, fine, you've supported my business, I'll support yours. So I wrote a check for this product instantly. Fell in love and knew people are going to want this. So that's what happened. And then the future. So if maybe you haven't had success yet, or where you're at's not where you want to be, but what's in it for the future? And so I joined this company, and I quickly realized, oh my gosh, I could save my commissions for retirement. I didn't have a retirement fund, but I knew that, oh my gosh, okay, so this extra money coming in, I can save that for retirement, or I can save that for Ruby's college. And then it quickly grew to, oh my gosh, I'm making money while I'm sleeping. I should sell the salon, because if I was putting as much time as I put into the salon into this side hustle, oh my gosh, I'd have so much freedom. And so my future was, oh my gosh, I can have retirement. Oh my gosh, I can pay for Ruby's college. Oh my gosh, I can pay for Ruby's wedding. Oh my gosh, I can have freedom. And so those are the 4 steps to creating your story. You can tell this story in 30 seconds. You can tell this story as a 1-hour keynote speaker on stage using these 4 steps. So let's do a recap, because we just had a bunch of people hop on. The first one was background. Who are you? Challenges that you were facing. What happened? What happened? And then what future is number 4. What are you excited for in the future? Or because of this change, what happens next? You don't have to have already had that success. But what are you excited for in the future? So background, challenges, what happened, and future. With those 4 things, you guys can make an impact. You can make a difference. All right? I cannot wait to hop on some of your lives, because I follow a lot of you that are on here, and I want to hear the 30-second version of your story before you do what you're going to do on your video, before you do what you're going to do on your live. What's up, Kathy? All right, I'm cheering you on. My friend Brendan Burchard, my mentor, said, you cannot tell your story too much. You cannot tell it too often, and we should be telling it, just our story, on social media 1 time a week. 1 time a week. When was the last time you went live? When was the last time you typed out? When was the last time you sent out an email and shared your story? I challenge you this week to use those 4 steps to share your story, and then tag me in it. because I want to hear it. I want to be inspired by you guys. It's scary. And I can totally relate to that that feeling and that I don't have a story. I'm not that good. I don't have any, like, I'm boring, like, I don't have the rags to riches. I don't have the crazy life-changing events. Like, I don't have those things. But a lot of people can relate to you because they feel that same way. They feel that same way. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Peace.